Is going on, AP U.S. history people? We have a very important topic for you today, the Pueblo Revolt, also known as Pope's Rebellion. I will cover everything you need to know to succeed in APUSH. So let's get going. All right, key concept 2.2, Roman numeral 2, letter B, states Spanish colonization efforts in North America, particularly after the Pueblo Revolt, saw an accommodation with some aspects of American Indian culture. By contrast, conflict with American Indians tended to reinforce English colonists' worldviews on land and gender roles. And this is from page 30 of the curriculum framework. And the Pueblo Revolt was a watershed event in Spanish colonization. That means a huge turning point or very important point in time. And since it is specifically mentioned, you should be very familiar with the Pueblo Revolt. So let's get going. Some background info. The Pueblos were Native Americans that were located in the Rio Grande region of the southwestern United States, basically present-day New Mexico and Arizona. Pueblo in Spanish means town, and the people were named for their distinct buildings. And here is an example of a Pueblo building. We have this Spanish guy, Don Juan de Onote, and I'm going to butcher words today, butcher pronunciations, so please forgive me. He defeated the Pueblos, and the Spanish established Santa Fe in 1610. So we're going on, what is that, 500 years ago? 540 years ago? Santa Fe was established. The Spanish ruled the Pueblos very harshly, and there was a total of 2,000 Spanish and 30,000 Pueblos. You see that that is quite the discrepancy in the number of people, and this will lead to problems. So let's get to the rebellion. Why did it occur? Well, there were Spanish priests in the government that suppressed native practices that they deemed were inconsistent with Christianity. And the Pueblos would have these dolls as part of their worship, and the Spanish said that they were not compatible with Christianity. And the Spanish also demanded tribute and labor from natives. And tribute means some form of payment, usually in gold or land or crops or something. So what happens? Well, Pope, this native religious leader, unites a bunch of these people, and they killed hundreds of Spanish, and they forced the Spanish to flee. And it's not for about 10 plus years that Spain comes back and they regain control in 1696. So the Pueblos are living Spanish free for about 12 years. So what is the significance of this? And this is what the new curriculum outline wants you to know. The Spanish afterwards sought to religiously assimilate the natives. And assimilate means to kind of bring somebody in and make them part of your culture. This will be a term that will be used throughout United States history and throughout APUSH. The Pueblos were given more freedoms from the Spanish. So prior to this revolt, the Spanish treated the Pueblos very harshly. Afterwards, they were much more accommodating and kind of incorporated them into their communities as opposed to ruling them harshly. So what are some test tips that you should know? Definitely know the impact of the revolt, that the Spanish were more accommodating for your multiple choice section. For your essay section, you will not see something specifically mentioned on the Pueblos, but you can certainly incorporate the Pueblos when talking about Spanish interactions with natives against the French and the English, when comparing them against the French and the English. All right, that's everything you need to know about the Pueblo Revolt. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not already, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel. Help me spread the word. If you found this video helpful, let as many people as possible know about this video, please. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I thank you guys very much and have a good day.